The new and first Porsche 911 hybrid is here, but is missing the manual transmission. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where Porsche usually likes to go big when facelifts come to a car, but even by its own standards, the updated 992 chassis 911 is something. The 911 is going hybrid. For 2025, the new Carrera GTS model pairs the 911 signature rear-mounted flat 6 with an electric motor and an electric turbocharger, boosting output to 532 horses and 449 pound-feet of torque. Is set to arrive before the end of next year. Now, the Carrera GTS uses a 3.6-liter flat 6 rather than the old 3-liter unit, which will live on in other 911 models. Now, on its own, the engine makes 478 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque, a 5 horsepower bump over the previous GTS engine. Now, the hybrid system allows Porsche to ditch the twin-turbo setup for a single electric turbocharger. This is like a traditional exhaust gas turbocharger, but with an 11 kilowatt 14.7 horsepower motor on the shaft between the turbine and compressor. Now, the motor can spin the turbo up very quick for a fast response, hugely minimizing turbo lag, but can also put power back into the 400 volt battery. Now, there's also a 32.6 horsepower traction motor sandwiched between the flat 6 and the 8-speed dual clutch transmission. Both are driven off of a very small 1.9 liter kilowatt battery pack that sits under the front hood, where the 12 volt battery normally resides in other 911 models. Now, the 12 volt battery in turn moves into a compartment behind the rear parcel shelf. This powertrain is designed to boost performance across the rev range while running the IDEA air-fuel ratio of 14:1 at almost all times. Now, that system is dubbed the T-Hybrid. Now, in total, the new Carrera GTS weighs 103 pounds more than the previous model, and some of that is down to added standard equipment, including rear-wheel steering, but the added power more than compensates. Now, the first 911 Carrera model to break into the sub 3 second 0 to 60 range is a 2.9 second run for the magic number. In addition to the T-Hybrid system, the Carrera GTS gets new active aerodynamic flaps at the front to improve cooling needed, but not at the expense of drag. The front and rear fascias get some styling tweaks. There are new wheel options, and the rear tires have increased 10 millimeters in width to 315/30 ZR21, while the fronts remain at 245/35 ZR20. Now, inside, the biggest tweak is an all-new, all-digital gauge cluster, which, yes, means the analog tach is finally gone. Still, the digital cluster renders the tach front and center as is proper in a 911. Now, the base Carrera model is also updated for 2025 with turbos and intercoolers from the previous GTS and turbo models. There's a 9 horsepower bump, but torque remains the same at 331 pound-feet. Now, the same facelift updates apply to the base Carrera, but the fascias are different than those in the GTS, and they don't have active cooling flaps. For 2025, the base Carrera and Carrera GTS are the only facelifted models available, though more will follow. Porsche will offer the base Carrera as a rear-wheel drive coupe or cabriolet for now, and the GTS will come as a rear or all-wheel drive coupe or cabriolet, or as an all-wheel drive Targa. The Turbo and Turbo S models and the GT3 RS will continue for 2025 too. Now, pricing increases are across the board, with the base Carrera jumping from $116,050 to $122,095, the GTS rising from $152,550 to $166,895. And the big jumps are to be certain, but Porsche is quick to point out the added performance and standard equipment, especially on the GTS. Now, the facelifted 992 Carreras should arrive at dealers this fall, with the Carrera GTS coming closer to the end of the year, and expect the 992.2 range to soon be fleshed out with many more models to come, hybrids or otherwise. But with that said, what do you guys think about the hybrid 911 for 2025? Drop those comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.